Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are getting ready for Christmas. This is one of 6 Christmas trees that I've put up in my house. However, as you can see, I haven't decorated any of the trees yet. I'm just letting the branches kind of spread out. I'm shaping them. This particular tree for this year, you can probably see it. I'm going to have the tree rotate when I start decorating them. They're actually going to be very, very, very beautiful. First and foremost, let me just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my subscribers and all of the new subscribers that I obtained in the last, I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks. I appreciate your support. This shopping haul is a Christmas shopping haul. You know, I originally said that I was not going to do too many shopping hauls for this Christmas season, but the deals have just been too good to not, I guess, take advantage of the sales. And with that, I'm just gonna jump right in. So the first, and if you hear that sound down there, that's the cord for the tree. I just don't feel like stopping the video to get down there and get it. And with that, I'm just going to jump right into this Christmas shopping haul video. So let's see where I'm going to get started. I normally do not shop the Ollie's, but I have gone there a couple of times with my sister. And remember I said I am going rustic, farmhouse, farmhouse decor, rustic. That's what I'm doing. And so artwork, I am looking for artwork that I can put on the walls, but I want the artwork to look more of a farmhouse, rustic, or cottage era. And so at Ollie's, I saw these. Now I'm going to estimate that they are about 18 by 24. Is 2 of them, but you can see, or I have 2 of them. This is a nice wooden frame here, and of course this is a cutout, and it just has a piece of greenery. I wasn't too impressed with the greenery. I mean, I probably can get something that looks more lifelike, because it's very obvious that this is a cheaper plastic. But the size alone, about 18 by 24, and again, I have 2 of these. The price is what made me say this is the deal of the year. I paid $10 per frame. 18 by 24 is already framed. I can hang it horizontal, vertical, or I can hang it horizontal. So this is the 2 different ways that I can hang it, and it's going to look absolutely perfect. So you can see that this does go better with a rustic farmhouse decor. Just can't go wrong. This I absolutely love, the see-through, so that it will pick up the backdrop of whatever color the wall is. The wood, of course, is farmhouse all day, and the greenery, of course, is farmhouse cottage all day. So for the low price of $9.99, I purchased the last 2 of these that they had in stock at Ollie's. I might have to give Ollie's a try now. I guess I can no longer sleep on Ollie's. Before I went to Ollie's, so Ollie's was my last stop, but nevertheless, well, you know what? While I'm at the Ollie's stop, let me show you. Just bear with me, because I got all types of stuff down here on this floor, trying to make sure that I have it in the right order. So also from Ollie's, I was looking for mats that could go in the at the front door. Last year I put mats at my front door, but the mats were an interior cloth material, like an inside rug. And even though I have a covering over my my porch is covered, so you got about 6 paces before you're, you know, in the open space where you're no longer covered. But the problem is, if you come up the walkway and your shoes are wet, it would leave that moisture on the rug, and I didn't like it when it dried out and it made the mat sturdy. So I wanted something that was basically low maintenance wipe off, and I found these at Ollie. I am going with the signature cranberry red in part of the house this year. And so this was just absolutely perfect. Now, the other rugs that I put out there, I can do something. Of course, the ones that were outside will always be outside, or I can put them on the back porch. But I do have many more that I'm going to spread throughout my kitchen. Other places in the house, I can put them in the bathroom at the sink. They're pretty much, I'm going to say multi-purpose, where you can put them different places. But these Be Merry mats, now you can see on the back, it's just the one solid color. And this, I absolutely love. So I have double doors, so I have 2 of them, and this was $8.99. Can you believe it? The frame was $9.99, but the mat was $8.99. But I wanted to go ahead and get these because I liked them, and I wanted to, I guess, check off that I already had the mats that I wanted. One other item that I purchased from Ollie's, because I want to do rustic. Again, I keep saying that I want to do rustic. So because I'm doing rustic decor when it's time for the actual Christmas season, I want to make sure that the decor on the walls, as much as possible, if I put some decor on the wall, is in the same era. I'm not putting modern decor up or anything like that. So I saw these and I just thought they were adorable because they're actually oversized Coke bottle tops. And then they have everything for me is, I call this burlap, everything. If you want to know if it fits within a rustic farmhouse cottage decor, see if the strap is made of this string or some type of burlap cabling. So this one is Merry Christmas, and you just, it's an oversized Coke bottle top. This one is Merry Christmas, and I didn't want them to be the same. So I got another one right here. And this one says Happy Holidays. I have a farmhouse, a firehouse truck that's, I think is black and red. But anyway, you'll see it in the decor. But these are two of the signature wall arts that will adorn our house this year as we are celebrating Christmas. And as this tree is turning, look at that. It's adorable. You can just it just makes you feel like Christmas is tomorrow. So this is, I said in a previous video, let me turn the camera just a little bit so you can see it maybe a tad bit better. I said, or at least you'll see a little bit more of it. I said in a previous video that, shout out to my oldest son. He purchased 2 more Christmas trees for me they were for my birthday, but I asked as the gift for my birthday, I wanted Christmas trees. And this is one, actually, he told me just go in the store, get what I want, and he'll pay for it. So thank you, my son. Love you very much. This is one of the trees. This is the, I think this is 7.5. They call this balsam fir from Hobby Lobby. This was 50% off. And then I have another tree somewhere. The lights are off in the other part of the house, so I can't see that far, but I think it's over here by my dining area. I have a 9-foot pencil tree that he also purchased. It is not flocked, but I love this one like this, that I'm going to be decorating. But this, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. What I like more about this tree this year is that it is going to spin around. You can see it slowly spinning in this video, and it's gonna look beautiful. The frames were again $9.99 each. The mats were $8.99 each, and these were $6.99 each. sometimes you try to do a price comparison. You're like, the frame was $9.99 as big as it is, and then this small thing was $6.99. Hey, well, if you like it, you kind of go for it, and excuse me while I'm reaching, and you do what you got to do. Okay, so that is Ollie's. Now, let's go to Kirkland's. I don't know why I did this, but let's just say I like what I saw. And, you know, sometimes when you see things that you really like, if you change your mind, you can take it back. So as long as it's not clearance. So it's better if you see it and you like it to get it, and then, you know, sit it aside and kind of think about it. If you change your mind, take it back to the store and return it. But at least if you like it, you go ahead and get it then, because with everything else, if you don't, you're not going to be able to find it. So we are now at Kirkland's. Just 2 years ago. So it would have been Christmas of 2022. After Christmas 2022, when all the stores were, you know, selling all their stuff 40, 50, 60%, I went into Hobby Lobby and Michael's and I purchased Christmas decor for Christmas of 2023. Last year was the first year that I had my signature swags out on the front door. They're absolutely beautiful. I had the garland for the fireplace, all of that. So I've only used it for 1 year. But when I saw these in Kirkland's, I was like, man, I don't even know why I'm going to do this, because I haven't even gotten the full use of the wreaths that I used last year. But this, I love this. I love this. I love this. This is obviously a door wreath. Earlier today, I bought a candle that matches this. I will show it to you, but it just kind of caught my attention. I'm going to slide back just a little bit so you can see it. Now, I'm just showing you one, but obviously I have 2 of these because I have double doors. Now let me bring it up close so you can just kind of see the detail. Look how beautiful that is. And you have the double bells there, and then of course you see it. So I'm intentionally passing this in front of my face just to give you a better idea of the wreath itself. And I got 2 of these. I got 2 of these. I love it. I absolutely love it. This came again from Kirkland's. The original price was $49.99 for this wreath. They had them on sale for, it was either 40% off or 50% off. I cannot remember which one. But then military discount also gave me an additional 10 or 15% off. So I just thought to myself, if I change my mind, I can return them. But from looking at it, they'll be on the front door in about 30 days. Of course, I'm gonna wait through until Thanksgiving is over. Matter of fact, I just put some wreaths on the door 2 days ago to bring in the fall Thanksgiving season. It's in the shopping haul where I showed you the basket wreaths that say gather. But these for sure, these are going to be used on my front door this year. $49.99 minus 40 or 50% off. And then that military service gave me another 10, 15% off. So I think those wreaths were somewhere in the neighborhood of, I don't know, $30 each, somewhere around there. My math may be off a little bit, but the calculation is close enough. So I have another one. I just have it on the table behind this camera, so I won't, you know, bore you with that. But I do have 2. Also at Kirkland's. Today was my Kirkland's day, and Kirkland's delivered. So let me see. I'm looking for it. Here we go. This just kind of spoke to my heart. let grace abound. So white, black, and green, I love the signature colors. I'm gonna do a pencil tree for my Christmas pencil tree collage that is white, black, and of course the tree is green. Let grace abound. This just spoke to my heart because, you know, as I'm growing through what I'm going through, you know, everyone needs a little bit of grace. And so when I change out, it's an area by my breakfast nook. By the breakfast nook area, I have just right now a mirror and a lamp on the table. This is going to replace the mirror. It's a small little space, a little, you know, it's maybe like 18 to 24 inches of wall space. And then it's the door that leads off from the breakfast nook area. But I'm going to put this on the wall above the little small table. It's like a little end table, but it's not wide. It has a little height on it, but it's very narrow across the top. So I'm gonna put this on the wall. Now check this out. Let me show you what I'm gonna pair this with. First, this was $29.99. It's the same sale. I can't remember if it was 40 or 50. And then I got the military discount. So this is going to be on the wall. And then close to that. Now these, I'm like, yep, I'm loving it. Can you have enough candle holders? I would say tapered candle holders. No, you cannot. So this taller one is $20 and this smaller one is $15. So this smaller one looks to be about 12 inches. And this one I'm gonna say is about 14, 15 inches. So these are tapered candle holders. I'm gonna turn them to the side so you can see them better. These are the tapered candle holders, and I really like to get them, you know, the stair step height. You know, I don't like them to be the same height because I like this look. So you can see that this is like a wrought iron, black iron, obviously sturdy, and I just love it. I don't have any that's black. It smells good. What I'm smelling the candle holders for is because I have some scented, you know how in the little caboodle turnaround thing, they have all of the little scented, I don't know what they're called. I'll show you in a minute, the fresheners. And this has been sitting by it ever since we purchased these candle holders, and they just smell absolutely awesome. So this is going to accompany this. You can see the look coming together already, right? So in addition to those, I have plenty of these, but I don't have a black one. And I didn't feel like, you know, I'm not really the DIY type person. Some things I can do DIY. I'm more of a person, I can eyeball it in the store. Whether I have to go to multiple stores, flea markets, you name it, shop my house, shop my mom's house. I can usually piece it together as a complete design. This was $24.99. I've started to get these lanterns where the candles are already in there. That way I don't have to search for the right height and hey, you know, what candle, especially when, you know, if I want to do something else with the lantern, I have enough of them that are empty. But you can see that the design is coming together. You can see that this design is coming together, and that light is reflecting a little bit, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me bring this back so you can see. Let me close this so it doesn't keep. I'm always dropping stuff when I do these videos. That's just the tapered candlestick falling over. I love the handle. I love the handle. I just absolutely love this. This is dusty. I have to clean it up. But let me show you one time how this is going to go and how this is going to look. So this is going to be on the table, and of course this is going to be above the table on the wall. And then these, excuse me while I'm leaning, these candle holders may accompany them. I don't know. It just depends on how I want to switch it out and change it up. And I say may because I'm an advocate for greenery, especially when greenery is in the picture. So with that said, the last piece I got to complete the look is this. Now, let me just show you, right? Look how beautiful that looks. I'm just holding one of them. The other one just fell over and I don't want to reach for it, but look how good that looks. Now, when you put this together like this, right? The black is going to pick up the black. So I especially wanted a artificial plant that was in a black vase because I'm now pulling my color palette together. Now, look at this. And I got stuff all in my, you see? So what I like to do when I do these shopping haul videos is I like to exactly or specifically show you how the items go together and why it's important to understand your color palette. I would not have purchased a artificial plant that if it were not in this black vase. I have artificial plants at home already, but if I am trying to give this design a signature look, it looks better by the black of the vase pulling the black of the picture. Okay, moving right along. Let me see what else I have. Excuse me while I am bending down to put this stuff up. In another store, I got some other stuff over here. Hold on. Okay. I tried to stage all of this stuff so it'll be easily accessible, so I don't think I did a good job. Drying mats. Who don't need drying mats? But you see, even the drying mats, I stayed in the color palette because the breakfast nook is right next to the kitchen area. We don't leave the dishes out, you know, on the drying mats as much or as often. Sometimes we do. When we wash them, we just put them on the drying mat and we may put them up that night. It may be the next morning. They're clean, but I just picked this up and green was my color today. Green, black, and white. This was from TJ Maxx for $7.99. Also from TJ Maxx because I eat a lot of salads now. Oil and vinegar set. I just like how the top looks. It kind of just reminds you of old and being somewhere in a room that has vintage or eclectic stuff, and I like that it had the little rack that holds it together. I have bottles already by my stove that has the saffron oil or you know, whatever type of oil is in it. It's 3 or 4 different types that we use in order for low-fat frying. So, but these specifically are going to be the oil and vinegar mixtures for our salads. I love the vinegar taste. It really tastes good to me, especially on kale. So this came from TJ Maxx as well. This was, I was getting ready to say I don't see the price, but I remember it was $5.99 for this set. I like this. I just like how it looks. You're not supposed to buy stuff solely, especially like kitchen stuff, for how it looks, but I did this time. This was my, well, let me show you this and then I'll go to the last one. I told you that those candlestick holders smelled really, really good, and that's because I have these little scented packs. Every year I fall in love with fall. They were Kirkland's. They were $1.50. It smells like fresh cinnamon, pumpkin pie. I don't know. Sometimes I think I may smell a little bit of apple too. Maybe scents are off for me right now, but what I like to do with these is put them in another container and put them in my clothing drawers. I also like to put them in the bottom of the trash cans, smaller, like room size trash cans, and then I'll put the small trash bag over this. So up underneath, it always keeps the trash can smelling good. Or I'll put them in a bag or something, because you don't want these rubbing against everything, but I'll put them in a Ziploc bag, but leave it open so that the scent can escape. And I'll put it down in, we got this basket in our master bathroom, the separate area where the toilet is, and we have a basket down on the floor where we keep the extra toilet papers and stuff like that. I mean, it sits off the floor a little bit, but that's where we keep the extra toilet papers and kind of like a little design down there. I'll put these in a Ziploc bag and put them under there so it keeps the that area smelling nice as well. So there's a lot that you can do with these, but I have 6 of these, $1.50 each. So I'll put them somewhere. I've had them, and they last a long time. They last a long time. Sometimes when I want to throw them out, or if I think they're, you know, not, the smell is kind of like going away, I won't throw them out. I'll go add 1 or 2 more to the, if I can find the same scent. Sometimes I'll mix the scents, and then to me, it kind of like, you know, rejuvenates the ones that's already in the basket. That's my little technique. I don't know if that's what it really does or not, but I've been doing it for years and it seems to work. This right here is my signature piece for today. A bell, so it goes with Christmas. You can see that the bell is old. Look at it. Looks like it just needs to be polished. So it goes with rustic. But this is a candle. So it go with me because I love candles. I love candles. This is so nice. It smells absolutely. I can see a little bit of dust in there too, but it's okay. Once I start burning, I won't put my hand in the wax, but I love this. I absolutely love this. Look at that. It was a little bit pricier than what I wanted to pay, but I just liked it. I think once I saw the bells at Kirkland's and then I saw this, I don't know, I guess this was the day for bells, but I can easily sit this on a table, not just Christmas, because once I take this bow off, you just kind of think it goes with the farmhouse cottage decor. I can easily just, in it, you know, I can put something red. Let me show you. I can put something red from this. I can take something like this and thread it through the top of this bell and pull it all together. Now, of course, I can use the green. I can use a piece of pine cone. I can use some of these beads. I mean, you just gotta have just a little bit of imagination. And like I said, I'm not a DIY person, but I can do a little something, just a little. So that's just a very easy fix. This was $12.99, and that also came from TJ Maxx. $12.99 from TJ Maxx. That noise is getting on my nerves, but I don't feel like crawling under there to fix it right now. I just want to say thank you for tapping into this video. Thank you for stopping by. If you are not one of my subscribers, assuming that you like the content that you see, I hope you too will consider subscribing to Freddie King's Home Decor Team. On my channel, I talk and teach what's called the Color Palette Series. The Color Palette Series teaches you how to use your base colors. Those things like the color of your furniture, the color of the walls, the color of the floor, maybe even your drapes, those things that do not change normally from design to design. Those are the base colors, what I call the fixed colors. It teaches you how to look at those, utilize those, and then you add your accent colors, the colors that you're gonna bring in to create a cohesive design, ceiling to floor and floor to ceiling. What it also teaches you how to do is not to have competing decor and not to over decorate and under decorate. That is what I talk and teach on my channel. I also just give you helpful design tips. I cover what is trending in the stores at the time. I decorate everything from contemporary to modern to rustic, which is what I'm going through or transitioning to. And you can go everything from luxury to Goodwill. If you know how to pick the decor, you can find some great deals at Goodwill, at the dollar store, at Big Lots. Today, I found some gems at Ollie's for a low reasonable price, but it's good quality. I guess that's the way I should have said it. Low, very reasonable, good quality. With that being said, thank you again for tapping into this video. This is Freddie. I am Freddie King's Home Decor, and I'll see you in the next video.